Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Elevating with Kay. You guys know the drill. I love this. I live for this. And today we're actually talking about business credit and the truth behind business credit. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I made a post the other day about how I was in the car with an Uber driver and he told me that he was instructing people that you can get business credit in default and it not affect your personal, even if you use your personal social to guarantee the actual business line of credit. So look, you guys know I was shocked. But before we go into the story, make sure you like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and let's get into the video. All right, so he told me that he got some lines of credit and he wasn't worried because it wasn't going to affect his personal. So my first question to him was, well, did you personal guarantee this actual business line of credit? Now, if any of you guys don't know what personal guaranteeing is, it's basically when you utilize your social to get a line of business credit. So, for instance, whenever you go and apply for Amex, a Chase, a Bank of America, Wells Fargo, just to name a few, you do have to use your personal credit to guarantee that you're able to pay back the business loan. It is true. Now, I'm going to tell you guys the truth about this, that it does not affect your personal credit. So if you go apply for a business loan or a business line of credit, it does not affect your personal. So what I mean by that is it won't go on your personal credit. If you max out the credit card, it won't go on your personal credit. If you decide that you miss one payment, that won't go on your credit. However, this is where people start misleading people. If you default on that credit card, meaning you say, you know what, I'm not paying this, I don't want to be bothered with it anymore, then guess what? When that goes into collections, it will then affect your personal credit. Just like if you were to go co-sign a car for somebody. If somebody starts doing funny business with the car, it's going to start affecting you. It works the same way in business. Whenever you put up your social for something, that means that it's actually going to affect you if you stop doing exactly what you promised to do. So listening to the Uber guy, it dawned on me. And what dawned on me is I got into this industry I guess I was pretty naive, right? I wholeheartedly got into this business because I was trying to buy a house and I couldn't buy a house and nobody could tell me why I couldn't buy a house. And as I started researching and digging and started doing my own homework, I realized that the reason I couldn't buy a house was because my credit score sucked. Now, whenever you get denied for a house, they tell you that, your credit's not good, blah, blah, blah. But they don't really tell you how to fix it, right? So my whole entire journey with this credit business has been to help people understand and bridge the gap between not knowing and knowing. How the heck do we elevate to the next level when we just don't know? Let's spread great knowledge so that people can start making better decisions in life. It wasn't until I got into this industry where I started realizing that people were doing this for the money and starting to guide people on the wrong path, or they weren't taking time to educate themselves. So the information they were putting out was completely false. So when I sat in this Uber the other day, that's exactly what happened. Somebody who is just not knowledgeable, and there's nothing wrong with not being knowledgeable. I was once not knowledgeable. I was once a person who did not know what the heck they were doing with their credit score. I maxed out a couple credit cards, didn't pay a couple bills. I was that person, right? There's no shame in my game. But the important thing, whenever you're building a business or being a content creator and you say you want to help the people, make sure you become educated and make sure you maybe went through the process so you can completely understand what you're telling people. The worst advice to give somebody is advice you just don't know about. Just say you don't know. Just say I'm unaware. Just say, let me go and check that out and I'll be back with. Why is it that we're okay with putting false information out just for $1? Why is it okay that we're okay with setting people up just so that we can make money? The whole point of why anybody should go into business for anything is to help somebody solve a problem, not to create more problems for themselves. So if you're in the credit repair business and you're telling people that it's okay, you default on a loan, don't worry about it. What? You should very much be worried about it. And it brings me into something further when it comes down to business credit. Just because you have a business doesn't mean you're ready for business credit. It doesn't mean that you should go get business credit. You should not go get debt if you don't know what to do with debt. Let me say that again. You should not go get debt if you don't know what to do with debt. Why? Because guess what? I went and got some debt and I got myself in a hole that I'm still trying to climb out of. Most people won't tell you this. Most entrepreneurs won't tell you this, that we mess up the bag all the time because we try to do things that we're just not ready for. And one big thing I see when people come to me is, I want to start this business. I need some funding. Well, did you see if the business actually worked? Can you generate money without funding? How is your business structure? Is the concept even good? Everybody thinks money is going to solve their great idea, their great problem, but it doesn't. Most of the time, the reason why a business fails is not because the concept wasn't good, it's because you forgot to actually lay down all the things to make sure it's actually a good business. But instead you said, I'm creating an LLC tomorrow, I'm going to get funding the next day, and now we got a business and we got all this money and I have no idea if this business is even going to work. And I see that so many times in entrepreneurship. Look, I failed at Airbnb business. I took out a $25,000 loan to fail. That means that I'm stuck with a $20,000 bill, right? Because I was able to recoup some of my money. But I still have to pay $20,000 back because I was rushing into things and I let people tell me that I should just go get business credit because that's going to solve all my problems. But no, that doesn't solve all your problems. So look, the truth about business credit is this. You absolutely can go get business credit and not affect your personal. That is true. You can absolutely max out a credit card in the business world and it not affects your credit. That's true also. But you can't run from a bad decision in business world if you personal guaranteed it on your personal credit. Meaning that if you put your personal credit up to say, I'm going to pay back this loan if I default, and you default, it's coming back to get you on your personal credit. Hey y'all, sorry to interrupt your episode, but I want to tell you something. If you're looking to build a business from start to finish, I would love to coach you. I will help you build this thing from start to finish, getting your LLC, your business address, your EIN number, you name it, I will help you do it. I know building a business can be completely hard and it can be stressful, but I want to coach you to get you to the finish line so you can go ahead and get funding for your business. So if this is you, click the link below and let me coach you on how to take your business from 0 to 6 figures today. Don't wait. Look, I want to coach you and I want to help you excel and achieve everything you're looking for in your business. All right, let's get back to this. So don't let somebody who's just misguided or uneducated about the topic tell you any different. There's a reason why they tell you the personal guarantee. They're not stupid. They know what they're doing. And they know that most people who go out and take business loans out in lines of credit and all this other stuff are probably going to default. They prey on people like you, the people who just don't know. Look, if you don't know, that's okay. But please do us all a favor and stop guiding people into mismanaging their money, their businesses. If you don't know something, don't put out content and don't tell people that they should do something if you just don't know. It's okay just to say, I don't know. I don't know. But when I sat in this Uber the other day, I just was really, I don't want to say frustrated, but I was just taken back because I was like, wow, imagine how many people he's told up until this point about this. And imagine how many people are actually going to go and get business lines of credit and default because of this misinformation. Look, whenever you learn something, whether it's from me, whether it's from your favorite mentor, your favorite guru, fact check it. Because even though we might have all the credentials in the world and we seem like we know it all and we're out here putting content out, who knows if we're actually telling the truth? Now look, I'm going to tell you guys, I study, I do my homework, and I will never present anything to you guys that I don't know. I'll just tell you I don't know. But there's some people that are just trying to make money and trying to sound good, sound cool. So they'll tell you anything to make money off of you. So look, the only person to blame when you go into something wrong is you, because you have to make sure you do your homework and don't let anybody else's advice tell you what to do. Learn. Take from what you need to take from it and go and research it and see if it actually makes sense and if actually it's true. If it's true, execute the plan. If the information that you learned, you fact check it and it's true, you execute that. Let's just not use the word, right? Let's just throw the word out. Execute the plan. But don't let people tell you stuff and you just go do it and now you all jacked up. Now look, I hope this video helped you guys. I hope this told you the truth about business credit, because there's people out here telling you guys things that are not true. I hope you guys enjoy this channel. I mean, I wish I could get my verbiage right today, but you